Hello, friends, and welcome in. I am Weenus, and tonight we have an exciting NGS matchup for you. We have Division B West. We have Roll1Esports versus UuuuuuuuuU. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that tonight, but it's going to sound like a train up in here quite a bit. We do have Dax here, almost, with the chickens. Maybe he'll be popping in at any moment. Dax, whenever you're ready, just hit me up and we might be able to get you in time, actually. Maybe we get you in right now. Are you ready? Checking. Nope. All right, we're gonna call. We're just gonna do it live. Here we go. We'll just frame it up as we go. So we're getting both these teams ready. Let's take a look at the maps real quick. Okay, so the coin flip was won by UuuuuuuuU, and they decided that they wanted hero pick. So we have some bans on Hanamura, Dragonshire, and then some also some bans from Roll1Esports, banning out Braxis, Volskaya, and they're taking us to Tomb of the Speeder Queen first. So that's where we will be headed. All right. This is going to be fun.
We're doing it as we go.
Hey, there he is.
All right. Hello, how are you, friend?
Welcome. We got you just in time. All right, let me turn off this, and let me turn off them chickens. And we'll get you in here. The teams are going to start up whenever they're ready. So we'll just do it live. We'll do it live.
That's right. Those chickens probably look way better than I do here. But we're after these speeders and these speeder butts.
Oh, we're in. We're in. We got it. Okay, perfect. Excellent. So how was your last cast? You're coming from one cast to another. So good.
Yeah, it was really good. Just getting the opportunity to cast a heroic game. It was a really good series between Wildheart Gaming and Phoenix Rising Topaz. But I'm here. I know both of these teams here pretty well. A lot of the names here, and I'm just excited to get right into this game.
Man, talk about the dedication of Roll1Esports. All of the players that are in the lobby R1E and then whatever their name is. So like they have changed all of their battle nets to be dedicated to Roll1Esports. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's something like I would like to do, but it's if you don't have the free one, it is at least I think a $10 charge to change the name there. So like you said, at least a financial commitment if they had already just kind of flip-flopped on names, but gives them a little bit better team continuity. I think they're not matching there on portrait synergy, but at least with the R1E, I mean they have the names to help the casters out and setting up these lobbies.
Right. I'll give you a little preview of what we're seeing as far as the portraits if my game will load. So we do have a little bit of synergy on the side of ooh. Oh, that's gonna get old real fast. Oh boy. I was thinking about calling them like U times a number, a W, then U times a number, and it's like almost as many syllables. But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna get into this in just a second. We have waiting on one. Okay, I think we're ready. Actually, we're ready to go. And the first map is gonna be Tomb of the Speeder Queen. Heading in there right now. Thank you so much, Dax, for the sub. I appreciate it. For the follow, Bolo Chiba, Unileska. Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Also. For the follow, Leska and Risanene.
Nay.
Hey.
Now, what you should do is just get a sound clip of Selexia saying her team name to save yourself the trouble, and just slam that button every time you want to say it.
We'll just call it Team
Hong Kong Toot Toot.
That'll work. I
go.
like that.
Team Hong Kong Toot Toot. We'll make it work. Chugga. Ooh. Thanks for everybody for hanging out. We got a whole lot of peeps hanging out in chat. Hopefully, if you have any questions, let us know, and we'll stumble our way through them. Dax will let me know what's up.
I will do my best.
Whoa! Thank you, Clumsy, for the 69 bits. UuuuuuuuU is going to be banning out Mei, and there goes Brightwing on the side of Roll1Esports. So, right at the beginning, taking a look at the division real quick, while we're waiting for this next band to come in, which is Imperious. Here's a look at the division. As it stands right now, UuuuuuuU is in 3rd place. Roll1Esports is in 9th, but Roll1Esports does have the chance to bump into 5th place if they get a domination here. So it's still early in the season. Lots of games still to be played. So just because you're lower in the standings going into this game doesn't mean you can't take the series.
Yeah, absolutely not. Like you said, it's a really tight neck and neck fight here in the early parts of the season. But as the season gets on, the games do get harder. A little bit better scouting opportunities to see what your team has been playing, specific team comps they like to run. And the first week here, that bulky Diva gets to be picked up, as well as the Gazlo. He's still left on the table. We can see that. We're going to see Coffee picking up that Diva there, and we're going to see Zad pick up the ETC and Poe on that Orphea. Love that combo there between both of those heroes.
We're going to see a Mosh Feast, perhaps? I don't know, but a big old winky face for Coffee there. Yes, absolutely. Winky face.
I'm hoping maybe we'll see a Leo. Maybe we get that sweet dirty bathtub. Maybe here in the break I will do a wardrobe swap here, and I will rip that shirt if we get a dirty bathtub here.
I'm down. I'm down. We do see Garrosh getting picked up by Pang, and Hanzo is going to be played by Big Bird, or at least locked in for right now. I was just laughing because Magic Ninja said you could try to Ric Flair the woo. So
that would be great.
Woo!
just bump it twice, like the remix. Yeah, just like that.
Oh my goodness, I'm already going to blow my voice out just screaming like in minute number 1. There's the KTZ band. Yes, go ahead.
I just say just some like Mad Money Jim Cramer stuff. We're just gonna get sweaty and just start yelling.
Buy stock and Roll1Esports and woo right now. It's going up.
Woo! Just, come on, bro. Wait, that's Hulk Hogan. Never mind. I'm sorry. I gotta get my 80s wrestlers all mixed up.
Why don't you pick up that Deckard Cain and Rainer, brother? We do have Stukov band out as the last band from Ooh. I'm just gonna keep adding letters on.
There we go. The longer the cast goes, the longer the name's gonna go.
Yes. So is that, how would you pronounce that? Is that Juaneba? I don't know. And Velvet, the captain on Rainer. How would you pronounce that player's name on Deckard Cain?
I'm with you. I think it's Juaneba. I think that's how I would do it. But we can just call him Juan, I think, for short, maybe, to make it easy.
It takes Juan to roll Roll1Esports.
Ooh.
Oh!
If that's not his tagline, then he's definitely missing out. So
what are we doing?
Is that Beard? The boost is covering it out. I thought it said Big Beard. I got kind of excited. I'm sorry.
Slexia is going to be picking up the Ana, and we have Unileska picking up the KT, and there is Big Beard picking up the Urel. This is going to be a spicy matchup. I like it. To be the man, you've got to beat the man. Woo! Ric Flair. Thank you, Clumsy. Juaneba. Thank you, Rock Your Worlds. All right, we're going to get into this game number 1. Here are your teams. We'll see you after this. Alrighty, we just have a second left, just checking out some of the hero pools of some of these teams. Roll1Esports picking up some Johanna a lot, some of this Greymane and the Stukov, and we'll get right into the game. Enough of this, into the game. Okie dokie. On the left-hand side, we have Roll1Esports. We have Juaneba. It's going to be playing the Deckard Cain. We have Big Beard. It's going to be playing that Urel. We have Poe. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. We have Poe on the Orphea. We have Velvet playing on the... Is that Rainer? Yeah. And we have Zed on the ETC. Sorry, Dax. What do we got on the right-hand red side?
That's all right. And in the red corner for woo, we have Slexia on the Ana, Big Bird on Hanzo, Yuna picking up that Kael'thas, Coffee on that Dirty Diva, and Pang on the Garrosh.
Bring in the Pang. Yeah, sorry, friends. My brain is a little bit spread out today, so I'm gonna try to keep up, and we'll see what we can do. pulling up the talents here. We are looking at Ace in the hole. Oh my goodness, look at that toss on Big Beard. Big Beard trying to get out, is getting some heals, is able to survive, but Pang, oh, also escaping with very low health. My goodness, Dax, it's already explosive.
Yeah, it is a bloodbath already. Just a lot of poke coming out from both of these teams here. We're going to see Ace in the hole for Raynor and the trait build coming out from the Orphea there. Standard builds there, as well as just a ton of poke coming out from the Kael'thas and that Hanzo. ETC, both these tanks kind of don't do well into poke and then stepping up here. But we're going to see Pang getting a little low, getting a toss out onto ETC, but he's going to be doing okay. Popping that E, getting that armor out there, but stepping up a little bit, really low there. Really brave by Zad there.
Oh my goodness, pointed out in chat. Yeah, we do have Big Beard versus Big Bird. That is... that's a crazy...
Some BB on BB action.
That's right. That's everything we want to see. So in this map, we're going to see a lot of rotations between top and mid, as both teams are collecting these spider butt gems, putting them in their pockets, looking to cash them in at the bank. And in the bottom, it's just going to be Big Beard versus Coffee, slapping each other around down there. But it's never safe, Dax, when there's a Garrosh, right? Or Garrosh. I'm saying it weird now. Toss at any time. There is a toss onto Velvet. Pang is a little bit on the back foot, trying to get out. Is going to be able to make it around the corner. But yeah, you never know when Garrosh is going to be ready to throw you from the bushes.
Yeah, Zad's going to have to do his best to try and eat most of these Garrosh throws and try and Q as quickly as he possibly can, because he's got Slex on that sleeve as well as Unileska with that E on the Kael'thas just to lock down whoever does get thrown on that combo there. So yeah, Zad's going to have his work cut out for him here. But Force online here first for the blue team. I'm sorry, I had a complete brain fart on who we were playing here.
Roll1Esports, yes!
That's right, I should just look at their names, you're right.
With our brains combined, we shall have a cast, my friend. Yes!
Absolutely.
Well, you have an excuse. You've just been casting for who knows how long. So like you didn't even get a break. I'm fresh and I'm just a little bit slow. So we have a lot of fun stacking quests picked up. We have the redemption here from Hanzo. I guess we're gonna see that quite a bit of that. Mana Attic, more of a static quest there, and we do have the Warbreaker there on Garrosh. And we are stacking Scroll of Identify, I can read, on Deckard Cain.
Yeah, great pickup at level 1 there for the Deckard to just kind of reduce some of Garrosh's armor. Kind of that's his big, I don't want to say power there, but the lower he gets, the more armor he gets, gives him that quote-unquote invisible health there, so being able to reduce that here later in the game and allow him to get killed a little bit easier.
You mean you don't know what the word identify is? Oh
we've been playing and casting so long together that I think like we can finish each other's sentences and we know what each other is talking about.
Finish each other's sandwiches, indeed.
Absolutely.
Ooh, Zad taking a little heat though in the mid. Neither team has quite have quite enough gems to turn in all the way, but they're gonna see Pang get those 16 gems. Oh, a nice interrupt there by Poe. Not gonna be able to get those 16 gems in. Good defense. Turn-in now available on the side of Roll1Esports. They have enough gems if they can just get them in.
We're going to see that sneaky turn-in down bottom. Not going to be enough to get that turn-in there, but we're going to see them just try and defend that up top. Pang having the most on the team there, as Coffee and Big Beard just down bot again, slapping each other. No minions. They are just just brawling out in the bottom. Minions be damned. It doesn't matter. They don't care. They want one piece of each other.
Yeah, they don't even have a whole lot of gems either. They just want to get in each other's faces.
Yep.
All right, and there it is. We do get the turn in here by Ooh. So they will have the first Web Weaver phase. They managed to find the turn in top. And here we go. Let's see which both teams decide to push and defend.
All right, so it does look like they're going. UuuuuuuuU is going to go up to the top lane. I like to, like you said, I like to see which teams prioritize which lanes. I like pushing mid myself to give yourself that pressure and kind of gain the vision if that mid lane is pushed out to get vision on both those turn-ins there. But top can be a win condition with that boss. But 9 times out of 10, in my opinion, if you usually grab the boss on this map when the enemy team is dead, and you should just be pushing to win anyway.
Self-destruct, active, and then it does detonate. Getting a little bit of structure value there, I suppose. top lane is going to lose its Web Weaver, but there's still some pushing to be happening here in the mid. Coffee pushing Web Weaver down there. We're going to see a defense here of a Big Beard on the bottom Web Weaver, and maybe it looks like we're going to see a back out and retreat from the top on the side of UuuuuuuuuU.
Yeah, Baby Diva just going ham on that mid fort. Pyroblast coming out, but he's going to be able to get out of there. But Big Beard channeling up that jump, going to jump on the front line, and they're trying to hammer Pang into the front line because he'll be able to pop unstoppable, but he's going to flip back onto Zad, get him off of the back line. Great disengage from Garrosh there as we kind of see a reset here and see positioning for Roll1 to get their turn in.
Absolutely. We got 16 of 20 for Mana Addicts, so that's stacking up. We're at seven old stacks there for Deckard for the scroll. And here is the next turn in. Now it's time for Roll1Esports. It's their turn to show everybody what they've got with their spider butts and where they're going to push. A decent first push, though, by UuuuuuuU, as mid fort does take quite a bit of damage, and it is set up for the top lane, taking down that structure of the front wall on the top lane.
Absolutely, and I will say that Roll1Esports does have 40 gems sitting in the bank here. They're going to have 10s first, so let's see what kind of pressure they can get here. But 10s online here for UuuuuuuU as we position here up in the top lane. Slap Pappies, they are just doing their thing down in the pot in the mid lane, just kind of trading each other out. But UuuuuuuU a little slow on the rotation, try to deal with that Urel there. So it will force a 4v3 up here in the top lane as Roll1 tries to maybe get down this wall and more.
Yeah, and that's, you know, you never want to be holding on to a ton of gems, but there's some gems to be lost. And a nice toss onto Velvet there by Pang. Velvet popping back. He's going to sit down the Hyperion, get a little bit of damage, create a little bit of space there. And now we're going to see a transition to the mid fort as Roll1Esports are looking to get a little bit more siege damage. Here comes Coffee, doing Coffee things. Taking a lot of damage, but it is an expendable shell.
Yeah, Diva's got that double life thing going on. You kind of have to have a ton of CC to kind of get in percent base damage, really, to lock her down, to keep her still. Because there's a lot of times where she can pop that bomb also, and then just kind of sneak away.
Thank you very much for the follow, Frenchie. It makes me want a French bulldog real bad, just even reading your name.
Oh my goodness, I love them little guys.
Look, we're 8 minutes in, there's still no deaths, and there have been some dramatic fights. So,
all right, Coffee jumping on Redbeard. I'm sorry, Redbeard. Oh my goodness, I can't even read. Big Beard getting a little low there on, maybe his beard is red. I don't know. I'm not trying to profile anybody's facial hair here. As we see Roll1Esports just try and get that dreaded double turn in here.
That's facial profiling.
That is facial profiling. I am sorry, Big Beard. I am a bearded fellow myself. I respect the beard. But we're going to see Unstoppable get popped by Zad to get out of there as well. As now turn-ins for both teams available here. But we have Roll1 with over half of their turn-in already turned into the bank. And just now getting turned in for UuuuuuuU.
At the same time, you're not wrong. It is a red beard.
Is it really?
Yeah. Pang,
oh, hey, there we go.
Got 21 gems, trying to get him in once again. Poe, give him the business end of all the magic sticks, saying you can't turn in while I'm standing here. And Big Beard taking a little bit of damage. Oh, wow, there we go. Down goes Feast, down goes Mosh. Here comes Phoenix. Zed getting real low.
Oh my goodness, he's going to actually be able to, a little too far on that bomb by Coffee there, being able to sneak up to the top there. But we're going to see this diversion here probably get a lot of the turn in for UuuuuuuU. But the Q coming out onto Celestia now being able to turn that one. But Velvet getting low, going to get all of that fire pyroblast damage there, and he is going to get taken down. But Pang is a little low for as well. Orphe going to get taunted there to keep that chomp out, and Orphe is going down as well. Poke coming out onto Zad, the boop coming back from Coffee, and there goes ETC. All of those gems lost. One's not going to be able to step up and grab those, but maybe the Orphe is going to. If she has the all up, she does not. She's going to get locked down here, flipped and stunned, and everything dumped onto Big Beard there. Not going to be able to sneak out, going to die from that Ana poison damage here, and we might be able to see a boss call here. If not, nope, looks like they're going to go right for that turn in and keep pressure in that top lane.
My goodness, Dax, with no kills for over 9 minutes, then all of a sudden quad kill claimed by UuuuuuuU, and they're well on their way. They do have enough gems for a turn in, and they do turn in, as well as this bottom camp getting started here. Talent tier advantage 13 for UuuuuuU, but Roll1Esports not far behind.
All right, so not quick enough to grab that bruiser camp there, but they will grab that bottom siege giant camp, and that's where they want to kind of put their pressure into pushing this here. The lone Kael'thas is up top, though, so this will be a 5v4 team fight, and Roll1 probably catches it. We're going to see Decker getting flipped and stunned, and then the stun coming out from... Oh my goodness, and Pang just avoiding that chomp, trying to get the Q to stun and get himself out of there. But Coffee with that great peel onto Pang there. Amazing job there. Big Bird doing a great job of getting that hammer from the Urel there, as we see Pang getting that Q, but not enough to lock down that Urel there. But we're going to see the Hyperion come out there, try and gain some space there and get some extra damage onto that big old Spider Queen. But Coffee is not done yet. He's like, I want this Decker dead. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But Zad going to hit that mosh pit, going to be able to catch the Garrosh. Garrosh is head banging there. Coffee going to step up there to try and finish off the Zed. And Zed is just going to get flipped and stunned and with a roll. But he's going to be able to sneak out of there with that stay a while and listen. And Orphea, I'm sorry, not Orphea, but Urel going to pop that, not getting any damage onto her. Great concentration from UuuuuuuuU, and the Q coming out on the Garrosh to finish off Urel there.
Meanwhile, UuuuuuuuU, with the help of the spiders, are able to take down the top keep. Poe's not able to stop that from happening. Good siege damage also happening onto the mid keep as well. And here the siege continues bottom as UuuuuuuU is sieging Roll1Esports in all lanes.
Yeah, absolutely. When UuuuuuuU is away, UuuuuuuuU will play. Great job. We can see that mid keep going down as well. They want this other keep. They want to be able to win the next team fight here. And we're going to see Roll1Esports try and pick a fight here. Down 16s. They need to maybe try and catch a camp. But the nice thing about this is turn-in will be difficult for UuuuuuuU. They have turn-in now, and all of the spider butts are pushed over on their side of the of their map in their favor.
Yeah, it might be time to try and soak some lanes a little bit as safely as you can for Roll1Esports. Try to get some of that XP, try to get towards 16. At least push the lanes out before you turn in so you get a little bit more value, but it's dangerous. It's dangerous, Dax. Like, they're at 16. They're actively hunting. They have a lot of vision on the map. And here they come, and they're looking for a fight. Big toss onto Zad. Zad's going to slide on out of there. The Dorito goes down, gets a little bit of a root going on. Here comes Feast and Hyperion, and it's going to be Orphea going down. And that is a big invade by UuuuuuuU onto that Bruiser camp, picking it up.
Yeah, even with Eternal Feast there, I mean, that's a great zoning tool, but Orphea does get knocked down there. Yeah, great job taking that. Coffee going to use the bomb to create a little bit more space, force the team back mid where his team is as they push down this mid keep here. Maybe a pick, another pick. It is pre-16, so death timers are a little low there, but UuuuuuuU kind of getting slid on their hammer to create some more space, but we're going to see Big Beard getting tossed in and then jump back out, losing about half health, but we're spreading the bombs. Veva is low. Coffee is chasing, going to use that ultimate to seal the deal onto that Rainer there. Coffee is fearless on this D.Va, got a Q in there. Underneath the tower, taking some of those tower shots, going to use that defense matrix to kind of eat any damage incoming onto him here. We're going to see that mosh pit coming out. We're going to see the Eternal Feast coming out now that Orphea is back up, and just a beautiful combo coming out there. Coffee getting a little bit low there, but ETC kind of stuck still, dancing to his own beat, going to get taken down there as well, and we will see a 3-to-1 trade in favor of UuuuuuuU, and there goes Urel. That is a quad kill here as we see probably the end of the first game here in favor of UuuuuuuU.
It is indeed a quad kill for UuuuuuU. That was such a nice combo of a Mosh and Feast. It just wasn't quite enough. Although the respawn timers are a little bit on the lower side, so we're going to see what Roll1Esports can do. It's going to be real tough, but they're trying. They're not giving anything up.
Nope, they're not going down without a fight. Zad, is dead, but he's seeing that the siege damage isn't quite the greatest on the side, but there it is. Not have enough time to, and GG.
Oh my goodness, GG's. Game number 1, going over to UuuuuuuU.
That sounded painful.
That's how it's supposed to sound, I believe. I think it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be done, and it is a little painful to say it that way, for sure.
It kind of sounds like your goat impression, to be honest. Oh, it sounds that painful. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Could be.
A mating call.
Yes. Oh, let me update the score here. My goat mating call, indeed.
Yes.
Sorry, chat. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. Bolo Chiba, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Imran is in chat. Chugga 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 chugga. Ooh. Yeah. A lot of very strong first game there for UuuuuuuU. They seem to be in control of the game. for most of it. 12-1 as far as team fight kills there, or just kills in general rather. It doesn't tell you which ones are team fight kills.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of what ended up happening is that I think it was 6-7 minutes into the game, no kills at all, and then I think by the time tens kind of came online, Garrosh had the stun, D.Va had the bomb, and they were just able to combo so much, and then able to win like every team fight from that point on.
Yeah, indeed. And it's real tough to when you're fighting at your core and you just don't get any time to back up, retreat, and kind of regain your composure as you have staggered deaths. Just makes it really hard to defend at the end, especially down talent tiers and all that jazz. So, but still, some fun and really cool plays by Roll1Esports as well. And we got 9 minutes into the game before anybody died, and there was a lot of action. So, a lot of good work coming out from these healers as well. So,
yep, absolutely. Coming out here now, I'm wondering if we will see the Respect D.Va ban. I mean, I know from generally saying and speaking, D.Va seems to be a little on the overpowered side from the reworks. Not so much from the Gazlo. I know Gazlo's auto attack build, bruiser build seems to be the go-to build as well, but he can kind of be chunked down and you can kind of ignore his turrets now. But I expect maybe a D.Va ban here.
Yeah, and it looks like we are going to be going to Battlefield of Eternity.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
Oops, let me select the right one. And it looks like, I'm not sure who picked it, but I have a feeling that UuuuuuuuU probably did. We'll find out in a minute when we pick who is the first team to draft. Okay, yep. So,
yep. So like you said, the losing team gets the choice. If you're new or just hanging out and watching here, so yeah, the losing team gets the choice of first pick or map pick. I think more often than not, I don't have the stats pulled up, but I think more often than not, teams want that first pick.
Yeah, yep. The first hero pick seems to be quite coveted. So there we are. Role player says, "Wait, is Roll1Esports still going?" This is something else. This is Roll1Esports.
That's a crit fail if any D&Ders in the chat versus the crit. Like I said, 20 would be a crit, right? It's a critical failure though on the one, I think.
Crit on my nope, can't say that. But yeah,
nope.
crit on my dice. Crit on my dice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So these are the maps where we're headed for game number 2. Here's the bans as well if you need a little refresher. So I was going to pick or show actually rather what these teams have been playing lately. We will do that real quick as we get into the next draft. All right, so here is Roll1Esports. So here's their hero pool that they've kind of been playing lately. Johanna, Greymane, Stukov, we saw some of that band as well. For whatever reason, the most played and least played, Johanna, I don't know. And here's some of the heroes played by UuuuuuuU. We got a lot of Artanis, we got some Brightwing, and also some more Johanna. So just a quick look at the pool, and now we can get into the dirty draft decks.
Yeah, I mean, this is the 2-lane map. I know in a higher leagues you kind of get to see Thrall in the format here. I know Coffee plays a really good Kel'Thuzad, so he may pick that up here for these team fights. Be able to get those stacks really quickly here. But you can kind of play this map 2 different ways. You can go the burn route, and you can also go the team fight route. I'm sorry there. So we will see the D.Va ban, but this time on the side of UuuuuuuU and the Hanzo ban. So Hanzo, just a really good job from Big Bird on that Hanzo, but really good on this map as well. And a Brightwing ban. Slexia playing a really good Brightwing. I believe I casted one of their games. I think it was with Jazzy, and just that Brightwing was just really impressive.
Yeah, and you get the double duty of banning out the Hanzo, one because it removes a piece off the board of all that armor shred. It really has some immortal burn potential, and like you said, yeah. Target ban on Big Bird. You play good on hero, we take hero away from you. And also very interesting that that UuuuuuuU. Oh, there we go. As we were looking earlier, we did see Roll1Esports did play a variety of Greymane. That makes no sense because Greymane is a single entity.
But that was the good pupper boy.
Yeah,
fantastic pick on this map. Great wave clear, great immortal burn, and just a great a kill finisher, I guess, per se, to be able to get in there and just kind of seal the deal on some of these kills.
They took no pause to pick Greymane, and it might be a little rough for UuuuuuuuU. We'll see.
So that is a early pick on the Kel'Thuzad here. So usually you'll kind of want to hold that late. He can kind of get jumped on one of those immobile mages here into the Greymane here. So maybe we'll see perhaps a Diablo. But we're going to see Li Ming, another great mage for the Immortal Burn. And then there is that Diablo.
Yeah, I think Coffee was thinking maybe they're going to ban it again with their third ban as they did in game number 1. So I want to play it. I'm going to pick it up now before they can ban it. And then also picking up, Johanna, which has been a popular tank for both of these teams. Zad picking up the Dibbles and Bits. And Velvet on the Li Ming. I think I kind of like what Roll1Esports is doing right now, because it kind of seems like the comp they have could go for either. You could go team fight, or you could also go shred with what they're showing. So I think they have a little bit of flexibility with their last 2 picks, and I think that's interesting.
I expect an Artanis ban here. It looks like, Slexia and Yunalesca both have picks available here. Coffee is not on the Diva in the offlane this time, but they're going to ban the Rainer. So I expect Yuna to grab her patented Artanis here, and there that is. So that will add to the Immortal Burn here, as well as, maybe the Yeet of Faith coming out here to maybe steal it away from Roll1Esports with that Anduin here. But I'm expecting maybe a Vala pickup here, or even a Lunara. Both really great auto attackers for the objective here.
Yeah, with the Hanzo and the Rainer bans, kind of looks like Roll1Esports is trying to prevent some of the possible shred from UuuuuuuU. And with pickups like Kel'Thuzad and Cassia, they don't have the greatest shred, but they do have really good team fight potential.
Oh, I do like. It's just a combo potential. So what's probably going to end up happening is Yunalesca is going to be able to burn that Immortal by herself, and Kel'Thuzad, Coffee is going to be able to land any sort of combo, and Cassie is going to be able to combo on top of that, and they will be able to remove one person from just the game in general. And then we'll see Rexar picked up here, as well as the Malfurion. A little easy to keep those heal dots, those heals over time on Greymane and Diablo when they're diving in the back line for Coffee there, but not a lot of burst healing that they may need to save their teammates there.
Oh, stay a while and
Slexia picking up that dirty old man.
Ooh.
Can't wait to see all the potions all over the ground.
Just who I choose I want to be when I grow up is Deckard.
This is Deckard Cain. You too could be Deckard Cain if you live long enough. All right, we are going to get into game number 2. These are your teams. We will see you on the other side. Good luck. All right, here we go for game number 2. This time, I'm going to go over to the right-hand side. We have where we have a Big Bird on Cassia. We have Slexia playing Deckard Cain. We have Coffee on KTZ. We have Pang throwing up that huge taunt, playing the Johanna. And we have Yunalesca on the Artanis. What do we got going on the left side? Daxaruni.
Alrighty, and for Roll1Esports in the blue trunks, we have Velvet on that Li Ming, Zad on the Diablo, Big Beard on Rexar, Waniba on Malfurion, and Poe on that Greymane.
Let the battle begin, indeed. All right, let's pull up some talents here, see what we're working with. Show me what you're working with. All right, so I guess it's a 1.5 to 1 4 split, if you include Misha. Or is Rexar really the 0.5 in that situation? Misha's the real hero, right?
She is.
Very good, very good. All right, so we are going to pick up Laws of Hope. Get a little bit of health regen there for Pang. Going so for some force armor there on Li Ming. Get a little bit of protection from Cassia, and probably mostly from Coffee. Any kind of spell, like any kind of armor, really, on a squishy hero like Li Ming can really be helpful.
Yeah, and then the secret part of that talent there that, like, because I know even my brain works that way. But one a charge cast and shore up to 4 charges there, but just the regen there for Li Ming is good in these long fights there in the middle.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense when you're not next to any kind of a fountain to drink or anything like that, and you're just continuing to battle in the middle. Get a little bit of passive regen. That's a good point. And look at this, Big Beard going for a camp a little bit early, getting down one of the goat men, and satisfied with that for now.
Yeah, I'm curious. Like you said, a little bit early, but they may try and invade, either maybe go top and try and get a gank onto UuuuuuuuuuU on this, or maybe they just take this and then the bottom camp right off of it. But Coffee just doing Coffee things, getting those stacks onto those chains on the Kel'Thuzad here. We're going to see Zad rotating bottom, maybe try and catch somebody down here, but Pang sniffing out this camp take here, and we're going to see a fight over here, but Wallbang coming out onto Coffee to flip back in there. Coffee going to be able to put down his root and walk out of there. The root coming out onto the Cassia, but she's still doing Cassia things there as Pang steps up, pops the Unstoppable, gonna get stuck into that, try to pull people back into that stun, but unsuccessful there. And we're gonna probably see Roll1Esports try and step out to save their lives and just forego that camp.
As the siege camp gets picked up by a little bit of damage there from the bruiser camp, while everyone was distracted fighting up there, but. Yeah, it's interesting that camp was taken so early. Now we do have the Immortals giving their announcement. They say, hey, I'm calling ahead. We're on our way. Prepare. Put out some delicious snacks. We have 20 seconds for that to happen. And we do see go up to the Bruiser camp, start smacking those shamans around, and get that moving, pushing during the Immortal phase.
Yep, taking a peek at stacks here. Coffee, under 3 minutes in, already have 10 stacks on that quest. In another 5 stacks, he does get his Glacial Spike, making it a little bit easier to finish off those final 15. And then Diablo on 32 souls, trying to beef up there a little bit, get a little swole for these team fights.
Absolutely. And as you said, we are going to see Artana shredding down below, and we're going to see a 4-man defense from UuuuuuuuU up in the top Immortal. Poe taking a lot of damage, is blinded, is very low, 39 HP, is going to be able to walk away. Nice. Nice run in there. Just keep running. Just keep running. You can make it. So far.
Yeah, really hard to... Oh, no, and Johanna going to be able to get stunned there and wall banged. And she is not along for this world here. And great positioning here. They're going to continue to chunk this out a little bit. Looks like Roll1Esports is maybe just going to try and get down some of the shield so they don't lose too much here in this first objective. And it's going to be, under 5 minutes here, 4-minute cap on this. Zad doing the best he can to kind of poke and try and take some of this damage away from the Immortal. But about 5,000 left. So not too bad on their own burn there to try and catch back up.
Absolutely. All right, so UuuuuuuU is going to get the first Immortal. It's got a little bit of a shield, but it's a little bit of a soft Immortal. It's the first one. It's just kind of waking up. It's been taking a nap. It has no brain cells like me, so it might not have super push as later, but it's better than not getting it, and so we will see some siege damage happen. We do see 4 members push with the Immortal here in the top hand lane.
Now, I will say the siege damage is pretty well on Cassie there, but that's going to be about it. So this Immortal, they're going to get that front wall down. This is going to be the rest of that, but Glacial Spike coming out. The combo, not being able to hit anybody successfully, but Rad stepping up to try and maybe grab that. Oh, it's so close. I thought he was going to be able to grab Big Bird there with the flip and the Q backwards, but then Big Beard sitting here. They're just going to stare at each other. Staring contest in this bush here between Pang and Big Beard. Misha trying to chase down Pang. Some orbs coming out from the Li Ming there, but nothing's going to be able to connect there. But Zad getting pulled back into that Decker root, into the Coffee stun, getting really low here as well, but great root coming out from now Fury in there to peel Diablo.
There's definitely some lost connections there in the bush between Rexar and Johanna. Just like a chance meeting. It's Romeo and Juliet moment.
Oh no, and Zad getting caught, and they're going to be able to pop his medallion to live another day for the team there. But a little low on the side of Roll1Esports, but they don't care. They're going to try and poke this in here and see if they can. Great job by Pang, just providing the peel and warding for his team. But Diablo does not give no flying farts. He is in this back line trying to eat up Selexia, and Johanna getting real low again here. Ruby's coming out, getting stunned again. Coffee on that, but everyone's going to be stayed on that point.
Big Beard coming from behind, and Big Bird is in trouble, will go down. There's some nice connections there from Coffee. Ooh, Peng Solo down to 250 or so health. So that'll be a good push there for Roll1Esports, getting a good fight there, getting a little bit of an XP lead. But the bottom bottom camp, meanwhile, UuuuuuuuuuU picking that up, getting those goat boys moving, and we're gonna see some more big old fat immortals playing tennis in about 4 seconds.
Absolutely, and again with away, UuuuuuuuuU will play. We're going to see maybe her get caught in rotations here, but a swap to put her back into safety. That Deckard root coming out, and we're going to see Diablo getting rooted there. Zad going to not long for this world either, but he does have souls. He does have souls. He will be back here in 2 seconds, but you know, allowing UuuuuuuuU to position here in the defense here, and they're going all out onto poor Misha Bear and Daddy Rexar here. So that is 2 kills to none in favor of UuuuuuuuU.
All right, and they've caught up 2-2 as far as team fight kills, and both teams are pretty close as far as XP. Getting a little bit of Poe looking for an engaged. Velvet, though, throwing those orbs, putting in that damage where you can, and UuuuuuuuU up on the top Immortal, shredding away like crazy as fast as his little arms will go.
Yep. All right. So, like you said, XP pretty darn close in between both of these teams, doing a great job keeping up with each other. Kills 2-2 with all that brawling and action we've had already. Just only 2 kills each. We're going to see Zad stepping up here to try and maybe push off UuuuuuuuU off of their Immortal here, but they're going to have so much poke with that Cassie and the charge strikes here, so they're just doing their best to get rid of some of this shield again. This one's going to go bottom here. As we see, maybe a Scruffle here, trying to take some of those globes, but now they're going to walk away and get in position here.
All right. Defensive positions. Everyone man the ramparts. Ooh, they are a little bit out in front. Now they're going to back up a little bit. Roll1Esports is going to get some combos out here for KTZ. And I didn't catch it, but I'm sure Master of the Cold Dark has been completed for a little while, as Coffee is really good at getting those stacks early.
Yeah, I tried to peek. It is completed. I didn't see when it was completed. After that top on the fight camp there, I think he only needed 2. So it was shortly after that scrum in the top fight there. But yeah, we're going to see the shield gone on the Immortal here. We're getting some good trades up top. UuuuuuuuuU and Big Beard just trading out blows there. And I think we will see the first fort go down here in the bot lane. Peng getting really low, eating that bullet. We're going to be able to pop the Unstoppable there, get that shielding, and drink a couple of those Deckard's Capri Suns here. But Zad doing a great job zoning for his team, making sure that they don't jump on the back line there as they finish off this Immortal here to send him back to the showers before the next tennis match.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Well, the demon has fallen, they say, even though they're immortal, but are they really? I guess they'll be back. I mean, aren't all the players in this game immortal because they just respawn too? I don't know. Too many stupid questions. Here we go. Siege camp getting picked up by and we're gonna see an equal camp pickup by Roll1Esports down here in the bottom. They're just gonna switch it up a little bit. Trade that out. Roll1Esports picking up Wave of Force, Lightning Breath, Unleash the Boars, Twilight Dream, and Cursed Bullet. And a push, perhaps? From UuuuuuuuU in the top lane, looking for a swap. Lands a huge swap onto Big Beard. There. And there's the follow-up, and down goes Rexar, and down goes this top fort. Here come the players of Roll1Esports, but they decide that they don't want to fight that. Down a man. And especially once their fort's already gone, there's not a whole lot to fight for anymore up there.
Nope. And they're going to rotate safely, grab their bruises here. UuuuuuuuU's going to go down and take care of that. And then we're going to see Roll1Esports rotate onto their bruisers. Neither team has 13s, but halfway there for the side of UuuuuuuU. So we may want to see a fight come out from Roll1Esports here before pre-13s and this objective here.
Hey, we're halfway there. Talent on a player. There it is. 13s. All right, Roll1Esports, they might want to look for 13 themselves before going on a full-on fight. So yeah, they are going to stretch on top, stretch their legs a little bit, go for a little bit of a walk, get that XP up there. Plus, Diablo also could use some souls, as Zad is only at 44. So not quite the tanky boy we all know that they can be.
Yep, and we will see the tall boys coming out from Slexia on the Decker just to make sure that the team can stay topped off in these middle scrums, not having to waste any time trying to peel back and grab a tap here. But again, UuuuuuuuuuU just doing her old thing, attacking this Immortal with the amateur opponent at one, getting so much value here as the rest of the team just tries to win a 4v5 fight. But stay a while and listen coming out, and Artanis hitting that blind. No damage going to be able to come out here on the side of Roll1Esports, but Big Bird getting a little bit of damage, getting stunned in here under the Immortal, and he is going to Spider-Man meme point trade with the Malfurion, a 1-for-1 trade, but Zad getting swapped back into the team, queuing out onto UuuuuuuuU, stun flip, going to see the lightning breath coming down, but here, unfortunately, you are unstoppable, but you are standing still, unfortunately, a little low on the side of Roll1Esports, but they may be able to get out of here. Great Q coming out here, great swap coming back, Li Ming going to be able to pop that unstoppable blink, get the reset, get the other teleport again, and Wave of Force to try and create some space there, and Velvet makes it out, the only one alive on the team.
Quad kill going out here for UuuuuuuuU, and that will confirm the shred. Gonna get a little bit of poke from Velvet, but really can't get too close on these players instead. Maybe gonna get a little bit of shred on this Immortal while they still can. Cut that shield down just a little bit, but yeah, gotta be careful. You don't want to get caught by Big Bird. All right. And
the nice thing is their Immortal burn is pretty good, so they do have a chance to get some good defense here, and maybe not lose too much, maybe just a keep wall here up top. But you know, they're going to have to try with Diablo here to try and catch somebody out of rotation here, is what's going to happen. But the positioning and just the scouting from UuuuuuuU is just really on point here. You know, UuuuuuuuU missing that swap, not being able to get a pick here as we position here for this fight. 16's not online, same talent here. Maybe Diablo can pull somebody over the wall. Swap not going to be able to connect there again, but we're going to see the Icicle pull out, grab poor Li Ming there, but she's going to be able to blink out of the way there. Great concentration there from Velvet on Li Ming. Just poke coming out onto the Immortal. Don't get caught in that stun, unfortunately. Misha Bear is going to. She's going to be able to get a double stun there, but she is going to have to go back to the base, take a little nap for that Misha Bear.
Just barely booped by the Immortal. That bear will have to respawn. We can hardly bear it. Here comes Diablo going in. Stay a while and listen, catching everybody on the Roll1Esports side. Here comes some chains, and there's the blow up on Malfurion. Down goes Li Ming, down goes Diablo. UuuuuuuU is playing for keeps here as they get a triple kill, and this Immortal keeps pushing forward. Big Beard taking a lot of damage. Is going to make it back to base. But I don't know. I don't know if they could be defend here with these respawns being 20 seconds out.
Yeah, amazing to stay a while and listen there by Selexia to disengage that Gray main there. He's going to get caught. He's going to pop that unstoppable. Going to E out, but it looks like Pang is going to chase him down. Poe is still trying to get some poke in there. And down goes the core in the 2-0 victory for UuuuuuuU.
GG's.
GG's. But yeah, I thought Greymane was going to have a field day there in that last team fight. But yeah, great stay a while and listen from Selexia to kind of disengage that whole entire re-engage there.
Absolutely. Let me adjust the score, Sereno. And that's all that she wrote, I suppose. Here we are. Getting the domination is but some exciting plays, some great team fights by Roll1Esports as well, especially getting the first 2 kills of that game, striking for first blood, getting some good picks. Zad just relentless on Diablo. You think you're safe. There's three members between you and Diablo. You don't care. He's gonna go get you. he'll slap you against the wall. It's just good stuff.
Yeah, Roll1Esports has the tools in the toolbox. It looks like they have a lot of the heroes there. It's just unfortunately, Kel'Thuzad, coffee on that Kel'Thuzad is kind of just, you can't let him have that hero. He plays a good Alarak as well, but he's just one of those heroes that it's just not fun to play against, even with having the Gladiator's medallion added to this game. It's a 5-minute cooldown. His combo is up. Against a good Kel'Thuzad feels like every 10 seconds, and you got to worry about dodging chains all game.
That's how you can tell someone's really good at a hero, right? Like when you're playing against them and they're on it and it's not fun, you're like, Is the hero broken? Are they just really good at it? Or is it a little bit of both? Yeah. Anyways, wonderful series between these two teams. Roll1Esports, I believe maybe you'll get a chance to fight again in the playoffs. We shall see. In the meantime, I think we should maybe we'll check in with and see if someone from their team would like to do an interview. What do you think, Dax?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. You pick a lobby. Pick a lobby and we'll go there. I'll send Slexia a message and see who she wants to send, if anybody. Sometimes they don't want to do interviews, but she likes to talk, so I think she might be down.
All right, let's go to lobby number 4.
All right, I'll see you over there. But first, we'll put up this. Oh, that face. And then let's throw some chickens over it. Why not? Okay. I am late to the party, but I will be joining Dax in lobby number 4. Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Nice. Okay, we made it. It looks like we are gonna have somebody come over from UuuuuuuuuU, and we will get talking to them. Is that someone who has entered now?
We got a buy one get one free special.
My goodness, we have Unileska and Slexia from welcome.
Hey.
And
Hello.
congratulations.
Hello.
Yo.
How you guys feeling after that 2-0 domination?
Great. We had a really bad day playing Storm League.
It feels a little bit better when you have a bad day of Storm League and then you come into the real match. You're like, oh, good, we got all of our losses out of the way, so we can win the big game.
Yeah. What about you, Yuna? Yuna?
Playing HOTS for 7.5 hours today, so I don't know how I'm not burnt out, but this was a great way to end my night.
Very good, very
Playing
good.
with my friends.
And you're gonna be playing for 24 more hours of HOTS straight, right? Is that?
Yo.
So? Tell me more about that. The 7 hours of HOTS, does that include like practice or just for fun or a combination of both? Or that's quite dedication.
Well, I've been streaming HOTS for 5 years now, and I think I'm just used to it. So, I think I just practiced with the team a bit, and I did some solos, had some fun, had some bad teammates, but you know what? It was all fun.
Hopefully in your Storm League and not talking about in your match tonight. Just kidding. What about you, Slexia? Have you also been playing for 8 hours today?
No. See, we played a few games together, and then I got a little salty. Took a brief power nap, came back for the match, and yeah, here we are.
Important question, I think. Why was the team name not
Honk honk toot toot. Good question.
Honk honk toot toot.
Am I saying it right though?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
Which is also a fabulous name as well. It's probably actually even better than Hong Kong Toot Toot. But any chance that I can get to play that, I will. Dax, do you have any questions at this moment in time?
Nope, we're just seeing that target ban onto that Brightwing Selexia. Now, is that something that I think I actually casted that game? I don't know if it may have been the only one. Is that something you want to like continue to pick up, or do you just laugh every time that you see that Brightwing banned against you?
I mean, it's fun to play, but it's not the only healer I play.
Right.
Of course, I'll play it if I can get away with it. You know, if it works for our comp, then sure. I'm flattered by the ban. You know what I mean? But I do have other healers, as you saw, you know?
Yeah, and going back to game 2 there, that was a great stay a while and listen just to disengage that, re-engage on you guys as you were pushing that keep. Really locked Greymane down there in place because it was looking kind of hairy there.
Yeah, Greymane is hairy.
He is. He's the goodness boy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hella hairy. Thank you. I surprised myself with that, and then Ping had the condemn on all of them at the same time. Plus, we took that fight on the top siege camp looking to get more stacks, and Peng finished his subdue quest, so we were rocking out, with everything out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you say that Diva is OP and that's why you snapped it up as the first pick in game number 1, or is that something that you've been working on outside of the recent rework?
Honestly, Diva's OP, I feel, but we've never had Coffee play Diva for us. It was just like, yeah, let's do it. We just kind of went with it. And, it's like, yeah, I'll play my KT. We were going to maybe switch. She was going to heal and I was going to play Jaina, but we just went with the KT instead of having her off lane. But, they did target ban us quite a bit. So good. I don't know. We felt a little choked, I think, that first game, but we knew that we wanted Diva.
Sometimes little choke is good.
Yeah.
UuuuuuuuuuU, how do you feel about not being able to play Artanis ever again on BOE and NGS?
You know what? When I got Artanis in that second game, I was so happy. I was actually like, are they gonna ban him? And then I ended up getting him, so I was like super happy.
Yeah, and you actually had just like the easiest game too. I don't want to say that game was easy by any stretch of the imagination, but the 4-man did such a great job just keeping pressure for you that you were just able to kind of take every single objective solo.
I was just very patient with Rexar too. Like he was just pushing the lane, and I just gotta be patient and just let my team do their job. And they did an amazing job. And I felt like I played that game like solo most of the time. So.
Anyway, so here's what really happened.
Did you feel lonely, like just a little all by yourself?
I was on the Immortal by myself. I was on top, top lane by myself. But you know what? It was all worth it.
This is what we said going into it. Actually, Coffee said this. I think we just fight. We defend every time and let Yuna burn the Immortal, and we win. And guess what? That's what we did. And we were just like, don't talk to Yuna, let her play alone. And if she tried to say something, we were like, stop it.
Stop talking.
Yeah. She'll bite you,
Well, it seemed to work out, and you guys came away with the victory. Very, very well played. Do you do any impressions, either Slexia or Unileska?
And any impressions?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Venus, do I do any impressions?
Let me see.
No, I'm going in now.
Okay. Yeah, maybe a little bit there. No. What about you, Slexia?
I guess. I don't know who.
Oh, there's one. Let me play one more time. Excellent.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I guess we're Dax. Do you have any further questions?
Well, I am done with these two lovely ladies. Just congrats on the win.
Thanks, Dax.
Excellent. Congratulations. And do you guys have any shout outs before we let you get on out of here?
Yeah, I'll start by shouting you guys out and the rest of the team, Imran, everyone in chat. And what about you?
All the UuuuuuuuUs.
Yeah. Oh, shout outs to the other team too.
Yeah.
Obviously. Thank you. And yeah.
We're done.
All right. Thank you so much.
Just kidding. We're done. Okay.
You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for the interview.
You too.
You bet. You bet.
Bye.
Oh my. There it is. All righty. All right. Now I get to do my favorite thing where I have like a picture of Dax and then I have video of Dax behind it. And if I just toggle it real fast. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just love that. All right, let me turn off the chickens. Dax, I think we've done it. We were here. We cast the game. We made it through. Thank you for carrying me, and thank you so much for co-casting with me. I know it was hectic last minute. Now you've been casting for hours in a row, but I really appreciate it. You keep the boat afloat.
Thanks for having me. It's always a blast casting with you, Venus. Just love the community here. Everyone in chat, thanks for hanging out, supporting both of these teams and NGS. But yeah, thanks again. Most of all, Venus, to you, good sir.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much. You can find Dax on Twitter at Dax_Hots. You can also find him on Nexus Edge on Tuesdays. Is that at 4-5 p.m.? What time is it flexing?
No. So typically, I'm sure it probably does flex, but for Pacific time, 7 Eastern time on Tuesdays.
All right, 7 Eastern. Okay, perfect. So check out Dax and Jinxie Cat as they do that, and then Dax, all of his epic co-casting, hopping from Jasleen over here and with a bunch of other people. So check that out. Thanks everybody for hanging out in chat. Thank you so much for the follow, Big B 808 and Imran. I appreciate it, and the raid from Ewok Thor. I wanted to point that out. Then we got into interviews. I didn't want to interrupt, so thank you so much. I think that's about it. I think we're done. Great.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Great play by both teams. Thank you so much. We are gonna get on out of here, and we'll see you next time. These are your teams, and so till then, I still have a long way to go for my beard that I'm growing out to do my Bahamut cosplay for Halloween. It's gonna take a long time. I don't know if there's enough time to do it, but we're gonna try.
It's not a bad one. I was gonna go with Lumberjack Uther, but that might be a good one too. I like that.
My real excuse is I'm going as a hobo, and really I just am a hobo, so like it's perfect.
Oh, stop it.
Real Tiger's Claw, thank you for the follow. We're gonna get out of here. These are your teams. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see if anybody's still playing Heroes of the Storm and NGS, and we will raid them. See you next time. Bye-bye.